clown outbreak in California, but one with they're all holding machetes and baseball bats. To talk about it, we have Ali DeRosas, dressed as a mouse, Jake Liberty, dressed as a cat, Robert West, also dressed as a mouse. Now, Robert, I want you to explain to us what's going on in California.
Okay, so apparently on like some social media sites there have been, or like public sightings of like these people dressed as clowns, like menacingly with like holding balloons and like machetes and baseball bats, and like the police have actually only arrested one 14-year-old boy for trying to scare the public like this, but yeah, it's pretty scary. Clowns are scary.
Now, do you think it's for like, Jake, do you think it's like some sort of for a laugh? Do you think it's to scare people?
I don't know. I can't imagine any laughs coming out of that unless they're just as sick as the clowns look. I'm saying if someone ever, if it was a dark night, I'm walking home alone and some guy's like, I'm gonna scare this kid by dressing as a scary clown with a machete, I'm crying for weeks. Weeks. I can't even imagine.
Now, does the clown even need the machete? Like, like, I know like one of the biggest fears in America is just clowns in general. Like,
my biggest fear, definitely.
Do you know what is so scary about a clown? Just a regular, run-of-your-mill clown?
I would say their exaggerated facial structure that's meant to be entertaining, like the way their mouths are so big and like they're just like creepy looking with their eyes wide open. I went to a haunted hayride a few nights ago, and there were a lot of scary clowns, and people were freaking out.
You know, I actually, my sister her name's Melissa, and she's petrified of clowns, just like my friend Jake over here. And I was ahead of her in the haunted house, and then one of the clowns taps me on the shoulder, goes, "Hey, what's your sister's name?" I tell her, "Melissa." Before she comes around the corner, she's like, "Melissa." And I don't know, it's just a good story. But I got off track a little bit. Now, what do you think? What do you think the reaction would be if these clowns came to UMass? Like, how would that be handled?
I'd be really scared. I don't know. I don't know how afraid everyone is of clowns, or if it's like a cool fad to be afraid of clowns. I think clowns that are meant to be scary are scary. So if the terrifying clowns with machetes came to UMass, there probably wouldn't be that good of a reaction.
I don't know about the open machete carry laws in UMass or Massachusetts. They might be arrested.
Yeah.
Oh,
I would sell out, go for the gold, and just drop kick both of them, or all of them.
Both of them?
There's only two.
It's a pair of clowns for UMass.
Any of them, you gotta sell out.
Now for our regular viewers, you might have remembered last year we talked about a clown shortage in America. Now, do you think that clown shortage has anything to do with these rogue machete-wielding clowns?
It's that bad economy.
Nobody can find a job, so
They're resorting to violence. They can't give up being clowns, so they are resorting to violence and looting.
I think
Just
from
as
a distance, clowns are fun and they're, cute and cuddly, whatever.
when does that distance stop?
Cuddly.
I mean, I get the cute part, but
I'd love
I would
to
never
cuddle you
want to
from a
cuddle with
distance.
clowns.
Well, I'm thinking like people, like, I don't know, they can be, but like think about it, up close. Well, my fear comes from when I was a kid. I was at the carnival, and my mom thought it'd be a good idea, like get the clown over here. So I run, well not run. The clown runs at me, and I'm already scared because it just started charging, and it got in my face and was like, "Well, hi there." And its nose was big. Not that I can talk, but like its nose was big. It had like big shoes and its teeth and the makeup, and I immediately started crying. It was tough.
I mean,
situation.
I mean that does last a long time. Now, Robert, do you also have a
When
childhood?
I was like 3, my parents brought. Well, I was the only child at the time. We all went to the circus, and like they had to turn me away because I just kept crying from the clowns. So I didn't actually. I just stared at everyone in the crowd, and my parents watched this stupid circus that they didn't want to be at.
Now, I mean, like, it's 9 out of 10 children are afraid of clowns. So why do you think parents even bring their children? I don't know what else to say about this.
I think they brought me because I used to like really love like animals. I wanted to be like Jeff Corwin, but like they just like beat the animals at the circus and then have scary clowns. Probably didn't like it that much.
I was always really indifferent towards clowns as a kid. Like, when they gave me balloon animals, I'd be like, sweet, and I'd be pretty excited about it.
Yeah, I was always
I
a
wasn't
fan.
as scared of them, but I wasn't ever like, go clowns, I'm so excited there's a clown here.
think
I remember feeling
Yeah,
sorry
never
for
let
them
one drive
a
me
lot
home,
of my
but
childhood. I would
I
be
think
like,
it's. I think it's definitely a trend nowadays. Going back to what you said earlier, I think
Yeah.
a lot of people, a lot of hipsters,
Yeah.
are just like, we're afraid of clowns. I think it's too mainstream.
yeah, everyone's.
People
Well,
get
who,
it.
who started the creepy
Hip,
clown?
hipster
then?
clowns.
Well, think about it. Ronald McDonald. Have you ever seen the original McDonald's
I
commercial?
did once.
It is the scariest
No,
thing I've ever seen.
I mean, I saw the guy who plays him in the commercials once at my McDonald's. He
It-
like came there for something. It was cool.
That's quite a story.
At the mall where we're from, there used to be a McDonald's with like a
The
life-size
ghetto lamb.
porcelain Ronald McDonald on like next to it, and I think it was pretty scary.
Yeah, I
He's
mean,
really
as a kid, like
terrifying.
Ronald McDonald was a different clown for me because he gave me food.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I was
He
like,
fed
okay,
us.
like,
And
yeah,
he fed us and clothed.
He fed us. So I got to, stand next to him as he was holding my meal, and
But let's just think about Ronald McDonald. You said like he's been around for a while. He used to have a lot of friends. Where are they now?
Where is the hammer?
Is he just offing his friends?
Grimace is dead.
I'm being Grimace for Halloween. No, I need to be.
I would
Well-
like to be the Hamburglar.
Do it.
'Cause then you
Mayor
can
Cheese.
What are his other friends? First off, Grimace is supposed to be a chicken nugget. Why the hell is he purple?
He's
Well,
a chicken nugget.
Well,
Wait,
he-
Grimace
that's
is a
the-
chicken
Yeah.
nugget?
He's supposed to be a chicken
His
nugget, but he's
original
purple.
character was he had like 6 arms and he would go around stealing milkshakes.
Yeah, but hear me out though. You have Ronald McDonald, the guy who's in charge, and then you got Mayor Cheese, obviously from the Hamburger. You got the Hamburger who steals
That
everything.
weird-ass
Then you have
bird.
Grimace. You have a purple. You've got just a big purple guy who's just like, oh,
You want some
Grimace.
McNuggies?
But like, what does he actually do?
Make everyone fat.
Ooh, that was too
Wow.
real. That was real. McDonald's makes you fat and scary, and clowns make you cry. Stay tuned, because next we're going to be telling some scary stories.